Is this thing on? I think it is. Perfect. Perfect. Y'all see me? First off, Merry Birthmas to A-Lig! How the heck are you, man? Thank you so much for being here. I'm not gonna lie, Unicorn got home super late because of some bad wrecks. So she's currently sleeping. So I was going to play something else, but you know, I don't know if anyone else knows, but I'm pretty loud. So you know, I didn't want to like jump in Elden Ring or Tears of the Kingdom and start like streaming a lot, because I mean, she was essentially gone almost like 12 hours today. So well, about 10 hours I think. So no. So we're just gonna be chill. I'm tired as well. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy month, and A-Lig has officially leveled up. So A-Lig, before we jump into this game, do you want to jump into a Discord call real quick? I don't know why I'm acting like you have a choice in the matter.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I think so.
Can y'all hear A-Lig? Let me make sure I got you turned up more.
Yeah, it me.
Okay, here we go. I just bumped him up. Can y'all hear him? That's what Desi does on the daily.
Can you hear me? How about now? Is this doing it for you? What if I get really close to the microphone? Is that doing it for you, Cam?
Ooh, actually, yeah. Can you keep doing that?
Hold on, let me move the pop filter out of the way and I'll get you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Normally I wait for Dreddy Bear, but I don't know if he's here yet. For anyone that doesn't know, it is A-Lig's birthday. He has leveled up, and I just want to say, man, I'm super grateful that you're still here. Seriously. Like,
Of course I am.
I mean that in many ways. Well,
I want you to understand something, because I don't think you do. This is something that I was looking forward to all day. Just being able to hang out with you, community, and wrap my birthday day up in one little ball, it is what I wanted. I started the day with my morning streamer. I moved from there to Smithic. I had the day to myself, and my entire thing was, I want to spend my night with Wiz.
should be coming in here with that, man. You said turn him up. Fine, I'll turn him up. He's just saying some wholesome things, so I thought you said mute him. I feel like I should mute him.
But no, seriously, it means a lot to me to have y'all around, and that, oh, how do I do this while obeying your rule, that y'all give a damn about me. I had to figure out how to navigate that one there.
Listen, you are literally one of the few people in this community that I genuinely care about. And hopefully you know that, but I'm serious. You know, I just want nothing but the best for you. I appreciate every single day that you're here, every single time that you not only show up to the streams, but that you're engaging in the community and connecting with people and being open and sharing your struggles with us, because that's one of the fundamental reasons why we have so many people that are still part of this community, is because there's very few places, if any other places, that they feel that they could be this comfortable with around each other. And people like you are what we need. And you've been around for years. You've been nothing but kind, loving, and annoying to me with your puns and your dad jokes. But apparently the rest of the community likes it, so I don't know what that's about. And you're one of the people that if I see your message and it is something that makes me a little nervous, I actually give it a lot more attention than I give other people, because I don't know everything that you've been going through, only what you've been willing to share. But, you know, I'm not going to pretend to understand what you're going through, but I will tell you that I really want you to stick around. I really do. Not in a cultish way, but you deserve nothing but the best. You and Desi, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you've been going through. I hope that things are starting to get better, and if they're not, I hope that you find the willpower to keep going, because you already know life is ups and downs, and right now it's more downs than ups. But if you believe in karma, if you believe in, energy, and that there should be a balance, that means that if you're getting all this downtime right now, then it is inevitable that you should be getting some uptime. I have no idea when, but I feel like when the uptime occurs, it's gonna be euphoric. And
it'll get there. It's just a matter of time. Sure, things have been a little less than stellar at the moment, but not the end of the world. I mean, all things considered, I have it extremely good in comparison to what a lot of people in the world have it. I've got someone that is beside me through thick and thin. I've got a ton of friends. I've got people like you that genuinely care. I've got a roof over my head. I've got food. I've got water. I've got my pets. There are so many people that can't say that. Yeah, my head goes a little sideways sometimes, and sometimes I have to utilize certain phone numbers to help balance me back out until I can talk to someone that is a little more trained to be able to do what I need them to do. But at least I'm able to do that. At least I'm able to recognize when I have those problems, and I'm able to tackle them. Where there are people that don't. There are people that get stuck in their own mind and they can't find a way out of it.
Locked inside their heads.
Yeah, it just happens. And I get what that is like. I have been there. But thankfully, through a combination of many medications and a whole lot of work, I don't get there that often.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
I mean, now that is not to say that I don't have those thoughts of maybe it's time to check out, but I'm never going to. And it's purely because of the fact that every time that I choose against that, I continue to stay undefeated against my depression.
That's right.
Every day that I exist is another win. I have now been, for 43 years, undefeated. And I'm not gonna lose now just because I have won. It's just not gonna happen.
I'm gonna hold you to it. This is all on a stream right now. This is all recorded, so you cannot backtrack on this. This is all written in stone. Okay?
Yeah. Now I've been dealing with what some would consider soul-crushing depression, because at times it is, for 30 years. Every day, without fail. I am medicine resistant with my depression, and on a scale of 1 to 10, most days it's an 8, at least. But I can stomach it. I can do it. Because I'm not gonna let a 9 or a 10 win.
That's right. That's right. Regardless, just don't ever be dismissive of what you're going through, and don't ever think that someone else has it worse. Don't ever do that. Allow yourself to feel, because you sound good. You sound better than when I last spoke with you. So I just want to point that out. And regardless of whatever, medication you're on, and the other positive habits that you've been building on, don't beat yourself up if your head goes to where you don't want it to go, like you mentioned earlier. But just know that, like you said, you always bounce back, and the difference will be how quickly you bounce back, or just how mindful you are of you having those thoughts, and knowing that you won't let that control you, and you are not the depression. Okay, that doesn't define you. You are Alig. You are future Dr. Lithium, waiting for the rebrand to be official. And I'm just glad you're here.
Look, I'm a firm believer in one thing alone, and I want Pat to take it in as much as I have. Mental illness is not my fault, but it is my responsibility.
I haven't heard that before. I like that. I think I'm going to adopt that.
It is not our fault that we have mental illness. We didn't use it. We don't actively engage it as saying that we want to be miserable for the sake of being miserable. It has happened to us. But that does not mean that we do not have the responsibility to address it, engage it, and try to redirect it into a way that is, if not positive, is at least
Destiny appreciated that too.
It is. It's a matter of thinking that, how do I say this? Let me find my words just one moment. I tend to lose them from time to time. Yay, medication side effect.
At least you can blame that.
Yeah.
Well, I just lost it.
It is very much a thing of taking ownership of the fact that, yes, this exists within me, but it does not control me.
That's right. You're sounding stronger with every sentence, man.
Now, that's not
we
to
have
say
some people that are
can't-
taking some value from this conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Now, I'm not one to say that I can fix everything that everyone has going on. I'm not a trained professional. I am none of that. All I can do is speak from where I exist at. And I exist in a realm that is very unstable. And I've got moon boots on. But I'm trying, by God.
He's got moon boots on. I like that. Destiny said, or Linky said that their soul needed to hear this. And Destiny said, I don't have the extent that Alec has, but it gets to me more days than not. Bipolar disorder isn't fun, and I hate it so much because some days I take it out on my kid, and I hate that. I always vowed I would never be like my dad, and I'm going to make sure that happens.
I'll lay it out flat on the table so everyone knows exactly what goes on in my head, because I have no qualms about that at all. I'm schizophrenic, bipolar, severe clinical depression, anxiety, ADD, and OCD. I have a laundry list of stuff that goes on in my head every single day. And I can't defeat all of it every day. It's just not going to happen. So instead, I'm playing mental health whack-a-mole. Whatever pops up the furthest to that point, I beat it back into the table. Sure, something else is going to pop up somewhere else on the table, But my goal is to just keep it so it's only one or two things really rocking my world instead of letting everything come up and me sitting there with one hammer and no hope of getting things back under control.
Says he has more alphabet soup in the head than I do. I mean, it just sounds like he's always at war. That's what it sounds like. You know.
But Destiny, I get it. I really do. I understand how hard bipolar disorder is. I do. I totally understand that. And you're not gonna win every single day. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna be the one that conquered that day. Sometimes the bipolar disorder is gonna score a point or two. And there's nothing you can do about that other than try to maintain the higher score of the two of you. You try to minimize the points that bipolar disorder gets to win against you. You do that however you can. You do that through therapy, you do that through medication, you do that through meditation. You do whatever it is that works for you that is safe and is healthy to minimize the wins that bipolar disorder gets. Don't say anything. I'll never know we're here.
Okay.
His vision's based on movement.
All right. Okay. Caltimo said, sorry for interrupting whatever that was. Aleg and I are having a chat in honor of his birthmas. You said that was comedic timing. Yeah, you know, we're trying to help some people out, and then Dreddy Bear is like, raid! Thank you so much, by the way. Y'all sure do know how to make an entrance. Yeah.
Thank you, Caldemo. I appreciate you.
We're playing Star Rail tonight because Unicorn had a long day, and I've been pretty tired myself this week. I feel like this month has been pretty busy on the work side of things. So, why not make some progress in Star Rail? I don't expect to beat the story tonight. I know these things are incredibly long, but we have Aleg in a call with us right now. Just wishing him a happy birthday and just telling him how grateful I am that he's here. And he's sharing some wisdom for those of you that could be dealing with a lot of moles in your brains. And you gotta whack them. Anyone that didn't hear that analogy earlier was like, what? Mole? Oh, no, I don't have any moles. Where? Play. It took like 3 days playing like.
You got that, I believe.
Are the moles like the brainworms? That sounds nasty. Dreddy Bear, were you playing Elden Ring? We're doing some extra stuff, trying to 100% it. Sarah says I have 4 gerbils in my brain and they aren't running on their wheels. I thought it was hamsters that should be on the wheels. I think you got the wrong animal. I think that's the issue. You got the wrong animals in your brain. New game What do you mean new game plus? What?
Yeah.
What the? Linky says, y'all are lifesavers. Y'all don't know it. Aleg, you're one of the few who understands the mean soup in the brain. I love you, and which time you're an incredible person. Love you, big brother. Okay, corner, please. I was trying to not read that. Story of my life.
Here's the thing. Again, because you don't. How do I phrase this? Kindly. Your brain doesn't know how to soak this kind of stuff in. So instead of soaking it in, I will hammer it in. You are one of my happy faces. when I'm having the really dark times, I come here. Either live, odd, YouTube, whatever. I come to your home when you allow me to be in it, because being there makes... I bring my wife, and I don't bring my wife a lot of places because I don't trust a lot of places. I bring her here, and I bring her here because of you. I bring her here because of your community. I bring her here because of everything that you have built. And everything that's here and everyone that is here because of you. And it's because of you that I have better days than I normally would. And I know that your brain doesn't know how to deal with that. And that's okay. You don't have to fully understand it. You don't have to fully let it soak in. But I will say it every day, every single day, until it does.
Why did I call you?
Because you're trying to order French bread pizza.
Yeah. Thought you were Domino's. Cheese and rice. I'm trying to. I'm cool. I'm fine.
You're good. Everything's good. I'm just laying it out for you. I'm reporting the news. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well, this weekend, if you are available, we will definitely be streaming, and we will really go crazy. So,
Yeah.
Today may be your actual birthday, but this weekend we're celebrating it.
I am there with bells on. Like, I'll go hunt down some bells on. I got a beard.
Meanesty, welcome in. No!
Lethal Company.
There are 19 reasons why. What? Okay, first off.
Someone said demonologist. That's what I heard.
Fine.
Yeah.
This weekend, be here. Because we're gonna play Demonologist, and there's a reason why I'm saying it this quietly, okay? The quieter I say this, the more likely this could just be a lie. This isn't really happening. Okay? Demonologist was not in the cards. Okay, that was not part of the plan. Okay? But there are at least 2 reasons why this is happening now. Number 1, I have a feeling Seth bought it. Number 2, A-Lig.
Yeah. Also, I need to take a pause real quick right here. Devastation, buddy. I know. And it's okay. If you ever need me, hit me up. Doesn't have to be for anything other than just to shoot the shit. You hit me up.
You hear that, Devastation?
That's all I got for you, buddy, because I know. I absolutely.
Dang it, Teddy Bear. Oh, I'm gonna check Steam. Seth is yelling at me.
Yay! I like when Seth yells at people. It's a good time.
That's all she does is yell at me.
She's like your seeing eye dog. She's trying to guide you to the finish line in Mario Kart because Lord knows you'll never find it on your own.
I don't know what you're talking about. Content warning.
Oh, content warning's great. Oh, you're gonna love it.
Is that
That is not me being facetious. Content warning is so much fun. I also
Thank
have
you.
content warning too.
Okay, so are we playing content warning this weekend? Is that what's happening?
Did someone say and demonologist? Yeah. Horror
I don't have
Saturday,
demonologist.
baby.
Nope, I don't have it. So I thought that was what the gift was, but it was content warning. So we can scratch
Content
that whole
warning it is.
demonologist nonsense.
Ah,
Hey, no, oh, no, it's not a horror. Like I don't. How did I get here? I'm trying to play Star Rail. How did we get here?
I don't know, but wherever I show up, horror happens. I'm just saying it does.
It's not even October. Cheese and rice. All right, well,
It's more like mayhem. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, chat? Okay, bye. I love you. Bye.
bye. That was Alig, by the way. For anyone that doesn't know. So yeah, once again, Alig, I take everything that you said to heart, and I'm trying to deflect it. For no good reason, so. Seriously, Alig, you were just one of the many people that I'm grateful to have here. And like I said, each and every one of you have something in common, and that's at least the fact that you're all here and you're still part of this community through all the ups and downs. So continue to set that positive example and continue to help us find more people such as yourselves, because we've already made a difference and we can continue doing so. Okay? Saviki, welcome in. With that being said, I'm going to get TikTok up, and we're going to finally start this incredibly long story quest. So if you are not really into this, I understand. And I thank you for your time. And apparently this weekend we're going to play something called Content Warning. I don't know. Whatever. That's not what I wanted to play, but this is what's happening. So, yeah. Cheese and rice! I was literally just about to start Star Rail. I was lollygagging and wishing Alig a happy birthday and she's simming up with the raid. Thank you so much. Thank you. 24 people. Y'all, listen. I don't know. Simonam, I don't know if you've been trying to like just put this community on your back, but I sincerely appreciate you. Seriously. If this is your first time in the channel, my name is Wizard of Time, and I'm known for chaos and playing anywhere from Legend of Zelda to first-party Nintendo games to the Hoyoverse games and to Elden Ring. So my wife is sleeping right now, so I didn't want to play anything intense. So that's why I was gonna start this the story quest. So how was your stream? What were you playing? If you have to read and dash, I completely understand. Thank you so much. And if you could share your Discord link with one of the mods, I would appreciate that, because that's how I like to try and show support. Because I feel like it's always harder to convince people to join Discords. So Elden Ring, yeah, I was gonna play Elden Ring tonight if, you know, the stars lined up better. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely need to scratch that Elden Ring itch, because I haven't played it since this past weekend, I think. You don't have to play Content Warning this weekend. I'm gifted it to you. Okay, well then I might be playing Elden Ring this weekend if I'm not playing Content Warning this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. Depending on how long you stream, maybe you could do both. But do we have any Star Rail fans in here from Seminam's raid? If not, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm gonna pause the music and should hear the you hear the game audio? Oh wait, hold on. Forgot to start the TikTok stream. So, the fool always rings twice. That is the name. Let's see. The fool always rings twice. Where's it? Okay, server. Okay. There we go. Or should be live over on TikTok. I will also start the recording. But once again, Simonam, thank you so much for the raid. I can't wait to talk to you some more. Can't wait to catch your streams. Can't wait to learn more about your amazing community. And I take raid seriously. I don't get a whole lot of support from other creators. That's just because of my antisocial behavior towards other streamers because of the scars I've gotten over the years. So trying to let those scars heal by allowing myself to start actually bonding with other streamers again. I'm like, I'm gonna have the mod team protect me and the core community protect me from any toxic streamers out there. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Dreadyberg, you said you're on New Game Plus, so it's become how many times can Dread beat Elden Ring for what? That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Yes. So yeah. It's mostly chaos here. So I would say 70% of the time it's mostly chaos. But then there are times where like you worked all day, you're tired, but you still want to stream. So I'm like, you know, let's play some story games, some story content. So this is one of those streams where it's almost like you'll probably have it on the backgrounds or you're like watching an anime. But if you want to socialize, please talk amongst each other in the stream. When there's cutscenes on, I turn off the alerts and stuff so video's nice and clean. Y'all can talk about anything that's reasonable. It's a great time to really catch up with people, especially if they're not too savvy with Discord or, you know, they've been busy all week, but they managed to make some time to be here. So thank you once again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this now that we are live over on TikTok. We are going to continue the story mission or Trailblaze mission. I did start it offline, but I actually did not pay attention to it because I was playing on my mobile device. So I recorded that. So I'm gonna go back and watch that before I publish this on YouTube. So I'm just going. So everything that we're about to see now, I'm completely blind to. So I ran into some guy. I don't even remember his name, just because I came over to the bus or whatever. And also I did get Robin today. Like, I finally got her. I think I'm gonna share everything I went through to get her, like the amount of characters. Like, I think let's see, I C6'd let's see, hold on. Oh, I thought I got her more times than that. But I got, I got March 7th all the way to C6 a bunch of times trying to get Robin. Got Hanya up to C5, or I said C5 because of Genshin. E6, E5. You get the picture. Trying to get Robin. Who else did I get? Trying to remember. I swear it's been mostly Hanya. March 7th. Maybe that was it. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember, but thank you. Going through a massive storm, was told tornado alarms are going off. Hello, please take care of yourself. Be safe. Louise, thank you so much for being here over on TikTok. Y'all know what to do. Please help me push the streams. Also, I'll echo this message. I'll probably do this for a while every stream. If there's anything you want to clip, don't wait for me. Post that clip somewhere. It doesn't even have to be edited, or you can edit it. I don't care. Just get it out there. The more people that find out about the existence of this community, the better. We have a strong mod team in place that will, you know, weed out any bad eggs out there, any trolls. So I'm not worried about that. Because like I said, the more people that we find, the bigger of an impact, Genshin impact, we can have on people. And, you know, then they can help us trailblaze through Hyrule and become the Elden Lord of Mario Kart. Gotta catch them all. See what I did there? Yeah. 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 That's right. That's right. Creativity right there. I'm lollygagging. What? Anyway, Shreddy Bear. I'm going to start playing this. Now, I was gonna put the Trailblazer in, but I don't know if I can use him because I just switched him back to this one. Wait. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Broke. Just freaking broke, man. I'll level up. I'll level that up at least. Do I have... Okay. Let's level this up real quick. Master it all over again? Yeah, Koroks, leave me alone. Stupid Koroks. Just doing this real quick because I've been using the fire one this whole time, but I don't have a physical separate from Clara character built just yet, so you know what? I don't care. Okay, I didn't have it. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Dang it, there's another one. These are all so good. Dear. Should I keep that? Screw it. I don't care. Leave me alone. Car's going another 100 years like Zelda. I just want to have fun with it. Makes brother in all my family. That's right, Devastation. That is right. Seriously, I don't know why they're tripping about the Koroks. It's not like Nintendo's gonna be giving us a brand new Zelda game anytime soon. Well, we will get a remake or a spin-off, non-canon game soon enough. So during that time, I can still be working on those stupid Koroks. I just want to get it to 12. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? Get rid of that one. One more. Just one more. Screw it. You're not canon. You're going on to Ghost Store next month when I go to the beach. We've gotten the raw marshmallow covered. Yo, guy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I think that's good enough. He should be somewhat competent now. All right, add. Quick lineup. Physical. All right, so we'll technically have like 2 DPSs, but you know, it's fine. And actually, I really need to get Sparkle up. Okay, all right, yeah. Well, we'll go with this one for now. This team. Did you not hear the news? They're in development with the Zelda game focused on a beloved side character. Of course I didn't hear the news. Are you serious? There's a new Zelda game coming out? We're finally getting the Tingle game?
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
So, like I said, I did not see the beginning part of this story just yet because I was playing on my mobile device, so I have to watch that. So everything moving on from this point is going to be completely blind. So I also don't know why we're even playing as Robin, but I'm excited because I thought Robin died, so I can't wait to actually understand what's going on some more. Really? Okay, alright. So we need to disperse gifts to comfort the people. Okay. Actually, does it give me... Alright, so, despite Aventurine revealing the family's dark secrets in Penacony to all at the cost of his own life, the countdown to the Charmony Festival continues thanks to the operations of the family's united efforts. This is all thanks to you. As the temporary pride of the family, your every move from now will affect the very beating heart of Penacony. It's time to do what you must, Robin. What? Hold on. Double check these settings. Oh yeah, no. How about just medium? That's better. Also, medium? Medium. Yeah. Okay, I think this is better.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
What?
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
Okay.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
She's too good to these people.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Or what?
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests.
Wow.
Thank you for understanding.
Wow. She is so nice to these people. Really?
here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and
How do you-
I'm still not too used to working on
How
the
do you not
streets.
know? I mean, do you see how
didn't
Robin
realize
looks?
It was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat
Like, this is
it.
her song. She's literally
guys have a
singing to you
tough
right now.
job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and I'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help.
You know, what I wish they would do is at least change the camera angles. When we're in these dialogue moments where it's not a cinematic and it's not necessarily like a major cutscene, they could at least change the camera angles. Or let us have control over that. I think that would help with retention.
This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Perfect. How many people do I need to comfort? Cheese and rice. What's your grief?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
At least you recognize her.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
This is kind of reminding me of, what's her face? Genshin. Furina. This is reminding me of Furina when she had to put on an act.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you.
Uh-oh. Don't listen to her.
You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen.
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
The true Penacony. Land of the Exiles.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
So... why?
I'm sorry. I had no other choice.
Why? Why is that?
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape?
Sure do.
When I was caught by that meme?
Yeah, but now I feel like I've been memed? Yep.
In that instant before it killed me?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
What?
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
What?
I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
Finally, someone's following the script. Also, you were the one that brought us here? What the?
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind.
Oof.
As if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed.
Wow.
I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
What? There's another world
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape.
Huh.
That I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
So that's where we are.
And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I completely am confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done.
Okay.
And then I can prove it to you.
And what is that?
Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid.
Huh.
The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Huh. After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of Memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, dispersing within the turbulent, muddy current. The spark. Innumerable voices resonated through the symphony of Memoria like roaring thunder. And among them, one echo stood out with exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you, your hearts beating to the same rhythm, peaceful, even more peaceful. Until, in that quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence.
I never knew you could do this.
Huh? Blade?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is surprising.
What the?
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
What?
No, it's nothing.
Where's Kafka?
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
Bro, you gotta get some sleep.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
Well, actually, listen, you definitely should not be behind the wheel.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
Activate Sam?
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
What? A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
That's what she...
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Oh, so you gonna explain what Firefly is to you, lady, to Kafka? And what the heck is Japella Brotherhood?
Is that also part of the script?
You would know if you read the script.
It's in your script too.
You just told on yourself.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Obviously.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance.
Yeah.
I told you before. It's a bad habit.
It's gonna hold you back.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
What?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver.
Valid.
I just want to get there in one piece.
Then you obviously should be driving unless you don't have a license.
This car has full self-driving capabilities.
Oh.
I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Blade, are you kidding me? Your hand? The picture depicts you putting your hands on the steering wheel, but you actually weren't putting your hands on the steering wheel until this moment.
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
Oof. It's kind of grim.
But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
What?
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
So... That voice just now.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles.
What?
It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
What the...
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I'm processing everything that you're saying.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker.
Oh.
Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
And if I'm not mistaken, Gallagher is the Watchmaker from that last cutscene we saw in the last chapter, or Trailblaze mission.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
Gallagher!
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
I was born ready.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Do we have to? I mean, you know, I feel like you just put us through a lot of dialogue, so, you know, it would be nice if I didn't have to do that. Luis, I am sorry. I don't know if anyone else could have the TikTok stream up, but Luis has been trying to keep the TikTok stream up. I appreciate you. I really don't know what to do. I don't know how to get more Star Rail people to find the TikTok streams. I guess just the more and more TikTok content I put out for Star Rail, you know, the higher the chance of that actually happening when we find some people. That was a lot of info. Yeah, it was. He said Blade wants to die. Where's Seaboat? Like, I just... What has Dreddy Bear heard about? So, from my understanding, essentially, to put things simply, in the last Trailblaze mission, we destroyed what felt like a dome that was encompassing Penacony, thanks to Acheron. Acheron's power, because she's essentially kind of like a god. I feel like she's like a god. Or maybe she's the equivalent of like an Archon if you're into Genshin. She's like an Archon, maybe. But in this game, it's called the Emanator, or an Emanator. So she's definitely my most powerful character by design, you know. And she's like the Raiden of this game. And Aventurine appears to have gone into the other realm, you know, the world outside of Penacony. So everyone else believes he's died. I don't think he's died. I think he's just in another dimension per se and has to find his way back to reality. So self-annihilator. He broke the dome. I know. So also an emanator of the nihility. I didn't even know what nihility meant. So, you know, every time they drop those terms, like I know obviously that's one of the classes of characters in the game, but as far as like the word nihility, I was like, I don't know what that means. So anyone that's confused, Star Rail, if Destiny or anyone else that's watching the streams is more familiar with the lore or can answer any questions, please do so. Appreciate y'all. Let's advance down this narrow alley. I guess I gotta talk to her.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
It's fine. I guess I should do this. Why couldn't you reveal your true identity?
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
Okay. It's fine.
Thank you.
So, do the Stellaron Hunters also want a piece of the legacy?
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you.
Okay.
Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
All right. So, who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
I am so sorry for asking.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was... how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Let's talk later.
The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Perfect. I usually get lost, so nothing new here. Jesus Christ. He said those are certainly words. Like, the spark... Right now, I feel like I have skipped a mission. So, I feel really bad for anyone that's not actually playing this game.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
Where to begin? So, let's talk about Acheron's Blade Slash.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Yeah, I would also mention that probably behoove us to stay on her good side. Anyways, what are your thoughts on Gallagher?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
Okay, we all have familial issues.
But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker?
That's a great question, Welt. I bet you have the answer.
And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
You are so perceptive. So, what about Firefly and the crew?
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Huh.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl?
Yeah.
For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
Okay. Can't wait to get my Power Ranger.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets.
Didn't expect it.
Just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Oh boy. Sounds like a little bit of foreshadowing. Why don't we call it a day?
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Perfect. Luis said, gonna need a back brace from carrying this. We skipped a whole book, not just a mission. You know? I've learned, I think that's the biggest challenge with Star Rail right now, is I feel like it's harder to grasp the stories and the worlds than it is in Genshin. And I don't know if it was like this for Genshin in the beginning, and then eventually it got easier, or if it's really just this game. I feel like they're probably trying to rush content a little too much, because everything feels like super fast paced in this game. Like cinematics are shorter than in Genshin. The missions typically have a lot of dialogue, as you can see, that will just depict or share, like, you know, images with us, or just, you know, non-moving camera angles or still frames, essentially, of dialogue. And they should understand their audience. They know that, you know, we're a bunch of gamers, obviously, so we have the shortest attention spans out of anybody else in the world. So we need stimulation, and it's another reason why I can appreciate Genshin's storytelling to an extent, because there are definitely plenty of times where Genshin storytelling can drag on, but that's usually it's usually always worth it in the end. But hey, look, I'm happy to see that. Makes you happy. It's kind of a Honkai thing. Honkai Third is a lot like a visual novel. Okay, Genshin easy to grasp. I have not gotten lost lore-wise yet. You know, Genshin feels like an anime. Like, I've said that before in the past, but I like to compare Genshin to Naruto because, you know, the fact is, none of these Honkai games are complete, right? We don't have a beginning, middle, and end. So we don't know how things are going to end. We can only suspect. And so it's cool because, you know, a lot of the times it's like getting to watch a long-running anime. And, you know, this helps us continue to talk about it more. And it helps more people get into the game before, you know, the final story is, or the final piece of content is released, if ever. And I don't know, I really like it. So hopefully we'll hear more information about the Genshin Impact anime. That would be awesome. And then I'd love to see an anime of this too.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Perfect. Oh. Okay, I was like... These are like the Koroks of this world. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, playable anime. I agree. Yank it out. You're only adventure rank 15, but soon I can start doing things. You've been playing? Luis has been playing Genshin. Luke, welcome in. Good to see you. That's what I'm talking about. Hey. Yeah, I know there's a manga. But I haven't read it. I don't want to talk to these people. I want to get to some, like, interesting stuff. Nope. Ooh. What's that say? That makes me so happy. I'm so excited. Welcome.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Okay. Alright, well, you just scared the living daylight out of me. Really? What? Oh, come on! How good is Genshin? I had it when it first came out, but I heard there were updates. Is it good? I'll put it to you like this, Luke. I play a lot of games, obviously. But there's very few games that actually keep my attention as long as Genshin has in Star Rail. I am now, I think August will be 2 years? I'll be 2 years into this game. Not Star Rail, but Genshin. Like that says a lot. It is a bit tedious in the beginning, but it gets good. Also, my favorite land is Liyue. Yes! Luke is gonna re-download it and waste every bit of their life playing it. That's what I like to see. There's a lot to do in Mondstadt. Mondstadt's like Breath of the Wild. So, but obviously a lot smaller.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Paul!
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful Dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes.
I'm sorry, the 12 dreamscapes?
What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Perfect.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there, and perhaps someone knows where she is.
Are you not going with us?
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
I don't know.
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Okay, alright. I was concerned.
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Yep, I see him in the back.
He's right over there.
Yep.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
All right. Yeah! Luke said that it started download would be done in 13 minutes. I'm so excited for you! Yes! Can't get through the cold mountain and it annoys me. Yeah, you gotta get, I think you can make a potion that can help you. Otherwise, you have to keep finding like those red crystals to keep you warm. Or light up the torches in the... What's that snow area called in Genshin? Been playing too many different games. I swear you thought Misha was a girl. I thought Misha was a girl too. Not trying to offend anybody. It's just like at first I like Misha. Even Misha sounds like a girl's name. For me. To me. I wasn't even trying to... I was trying to talk to this... Alright, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't question these things. You play Tower Fantasy, and that was amazing to play? Yeah, it's a child in trash can. That's where he wanted to be. So, what are we gonna do, you know? If he decided at this young of an age that he wanted to just be trash, then we should just let him be trash, you know? He's got to figure things out on his own. Can't just hold his hand forever. What? Oh, man. Dragon's Bond, that's right. I'm getting weird. But don't go through Dragon's Bond right now. Compared to a weird lot, right? What's up, man? I'm a man in a dumpster? What? Whoa, Mom.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Maybe all about, you know, what I'm talking about in this game, you know? Yeah. No one likes it when things only last for 5 seconds, you know? That's how I am. No. Gotta get all my free stuff. But yeah. I think that's honestly gonna be like my approach to any open world game now. Is seeing if I can uncover the map. Like I want to try and uncover as much of the map as possible. I think it allows you to understand the world better and appreciate more things in the world.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of
Nice.
genius like this.
What do you got for me, Jesse? Tell me more about this bread. She's already happy. Clodagh? Yeah, I'm a newbie. Have you not heard of the Great Galactic Baseballer? No? What's that? You've heard of Galaxy Ranger, Street Lamp Man, Trash Can Man, even Billboard Man. I've never heard of this baseballer. Are you just making this up? No? I know dreams are full of random objects that move and talk, but I've never seen a baseball bat before. Well, now you have today. Do you like it? All right, I guess I can tell you're not someone with a family sent here, so you don't have that foul sense of harmony on you. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. You're too kind. There've been a lot of people appearing out of nowhere here lately and need to keep my guard up. Can't afford to have bloodhounds finding their way in here. Dreamflex Reef is a place full of people who just want to live a peaceful life. They don't want to be disturbed by the chaos of the outside world. Never introduced myself. My name's Clodagh, and I'm a interstellar cowgirl. Happy. I wish you a happy journey. Of course, I'll have a happy journey. We cowgirls always find a style of life that suits us best. Sometimes it's worth talking to these people. Great.
I knew you could. Tried to warn you too.
Thought I was done with these things, man. Wait. Oh. Wait. What the? How do I get over there? No, don't tell me I gotta... What am I... Wait. Ha! There it is. How many I gotta do? What is this? Is that not? Really? I can't? Oh. Can you not make it? I was about to say. Are you serious? You're all the way over there? Of course you are. Of course you are. Oh, that wasn't bad. Give my stuff. Thank you very much. What's this? Looks like they're throwing up over there. Not dealing with that. Listen. I don't want to. I'll talk to them later. What's this? Steaming manhole cover? Or whatever. Is this a shop? You should be happy. Nice.
How
Also,
about a little impromptu concert just for you? You're in for a treat.
Okay. Ooh. Taking all my credits, man. Oh, welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I hope you get your power back soon. Appreciate you. Sorry. Are you mad? Yo. Oh, he is so paranoid. Huh? Hey, man. Don't be calm. Be happy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I didn't get anything. Guess I was supposed to make him mad. Oh!
Why would it?
Ugh. Ah! Alright, I'm just gonna keep him mad, you know? Okay. Your hair color's different. Just kidding. Ew. Nice. Labor. You tired, man? I get it, honestly. You can farm in a dream? Sounds peaceful. This makes excited. It reels off hundreds of things to look out for when farming in the dreamscape. Cheese and rice. Sorry I asked. Don't be calm. Be happy. Huh? What? Nice. It's all or nothing.
Let's have a toast to Dreamscape, stranger.
Yeah, all right. Nice. Always explore. Gotta collect everything. Shop owner's on vacation. Dang, impatient much? See, sometimes you just need to skip around. What's this? Quick read? Not reading that.
So this is the so-called freedom of I'm beginning to understand.
I
Okay,
remember
right.
when this place was
Oh.
all hustling and bustling.
Oh!
Nothing is spared for the decay of time.
Wings gotten wet. Huh. Nice. Nice. Wait. Can I level her up? Yes. Oh, that's right. Her light cone is super weak right now that I have on her. I might need to switch it up. Well, actually, let's see how much I can level it up right now. I have nothing. I'm so broke. I'm so broke. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna switch. I'll probably just switch. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I plan on getting Luigi's Mansion. I like those games. Although I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 3 yet, but I did play... I think I played the... Did I play the first one? I either played the first one or the second one. I haven't played them all yet. Have you? Have you played them all? Who's I gonna put in here? I was going to... You know what? Maybe I can put her in.
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Okay. Eric, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. Dang it. Gosh, she needs more work. She needs so much work. She's worth it, but still. Your Lenny's almost done. You have... I tried so hard to get Lenny. I was being greedy though, because I got Arlecchino, I got her weapon, and like I got both of those things like within the first week. So I spent the last week trying to see if I can get Lenny. Couldn't get Lenny. So, you know. The little kitties they did, what are you talking about? I haven't played Wind Trace yet. Is it fun? It looks confusing. Where? Oh. All right, awesome. Wind Trace is so fun, really? Go play. Is Dead by Daylight? Oh man. First, second one you have on 3DS. Okay, yeah. Ironically, Luke, that was where I played Luigi's Mansion, was on the 3DS. I didn't actually play Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Wind Trace meets Prop Night. Welcome in, Farscaper, by the way.
I'm just a wallflower.
Okay, all right, I'll play it tonight then, because that'll help me get some primos. I've been trying to focus on just getting weapons, since, you know, first world issue over here. I have the Wanderer, and Baizu. So I figured maybe I can try and get Baizu or the Balladeers, well, Wanderers and Baizu's weapons. Friends play together so you can get help to figure out how to play. Yeah, I mean, they give you like 5 pages of directions. I did not read that. I'm like, it looked intimidating. Just based on the amount of explanation required. It's not really that hard to play? Okay. Okay, that makes me happy. Dang, man. You're sad too? Everybody got problems. I felt it. Don't be sad, be happy. It's like hide and seek. Oh, at least you get the Primo Gems. You have a gift card to the local game store and a copy of Pokemon Blue. I'm never gonna play again. When I can just play it on PC, I'm gonna get 1,000 Year Door for something like $3. Yeah. I've only played one Paper Mario game, and that was whichever one. I'm trying to think if I played it on 3DS or if I played it on GameCube. I must have played it on 3DS. There's a 3DS one, isn't there? 3DS entry? I've been listening Outdoor Tours call because of all the rain we've had. The place is grossly overgrown. You know, I was smart enough to cut the grass, not this past weekend, but the weekend prior, because it was going to rain all of last week, which it did, and then it's rained a lot this week. Nice. So the grass has grown so much, it's ridiculous. And there's still some weeds left in the backyard that I need to purge. So I'm like, man, I guess I'm cutting the grass this weekend. Who are you? Here's a quick breakdown. Rebel, you run around and you try to fix the machines that are out in the open before the hunter catches on. You can get up 2 times before you are out. Hunter, run around, try to catch everyone. Thank you. That really is like Dead by Daylight. See, that's the thing about Genshin, or these Hoyo games in general too, is they've really cracked the formula on how to make these games appeal to an even wider audience. Because the thing is, if you stick around long enough and you participate in the events and stuff, you get to play all these different types of game modes. So, you know, Genshin already has their own version of Animal Crossing in it. They have their own version of Hearthstone, you know, in it. They have these events that'll let you play game modes like Dead by Daylight. You know, it's pretty cool. Can I not? All the extra directions is to just make it fun. I think direction of the play is just too short for everything you can do. Okay. I don't think I played. Maybe. I either played on 3DS or the Wii. I don't remember. But I played one Paper Mario game. Are you a singer? Is she already happy? If she's already happy, I'm gonna let her be. You only do it like twice, maybe 3 times a day before you get all Wind Trace coins for the day. Dang. See, now y'all got me hyped. That's probably what I'm gonna do after this. After this stream, I'm gonna play some Wind Trace. Oh wait, I was already over here. Gotta go back. I'll be able to do it more because it's been a few days. Okay. I like the other game, the music game. I forgot how much I actually like rhythm games. The track, I think Nahida's track or whatever, that one's a banger. Yeah. All right, I found Misha, but before I let them talk, let's just see if there's anything else over here. See? Knew it. Really? Jump high! Thank you. I'm playing after I cap out the coins, just get better at the objectives like 3 minutes to play, right? Did I play the Kingdom Hearts Rhythm one? No, I did not. Should I? Like, I don't actively buy rhythm games. Like, I used to play them. But usually for, like, social situations, you know, like the Just Dance games or growing up, you know, yeah, I feel like you either have your Guitar Hero people or you have your Rock Band people. Some people played both. I was a Rock Band person. I liked Rock Band a lot. I was never good at Guitar Hero. Like I was just okay. Like I couldn't do anything crazy. but you give me that drum set on Rock Band, I'm like, ah, bang, 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 bang. Depends. How do you like the rhythm games? Good review for a story from all the games, plus they add a little story unique to that. Used to have Rock Band for PS2 in your garage? What? I'm a both person. I play Guitar Hero Expert, guitar and expert drums for Rock Band. Okay, all right. So you're just all around great, Alec. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. You see those rhythm games with PC people, and all I can think of is, oof, carpal tunnel. You ain't lying, man. You missed that era? I know. As a matter of fact, there's a Video Game Hall of Fame, and apparently Guitar Hero didn't make the cut this year. It's like, the disrespect. Whoever voted obviously was trash at Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero, like, really started, like, a trend. Like, it was so good. Oh, yeah, Tap Tap Revolution. Okay, so I tried. I haven't tried since I was a kid. I played the DDR games. I've always wanted to. Now I'm like tired just thinking about it. Most exercise I get is going up and down stairs. You want to play some of the new rhythm games out there now? I really love a game like Beatmania. But there are so many new games out there I need to try. Hey, like, your backlog's only like 1,900 strong. It's fine. You got time. You have room. Alright. Guess I've been avoiding Misha long enough. Misha, sorry. 300 Zelda song, System of a Down. Oh, that's awesome. By the way, my favorite metal band is August Burns Red, and they did a cover of a System of a Down song. It is awesome. She's probably sad. She's probably thinking of someone. He was great at Rayman Raving Rabbids. I didn't play Raving Rabbids. Is that what it is? The rhythm games?
Huh? You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Misha, are you a character that I should build? Because up until this point, I've had zero interest in building you.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream.
Okay, fine. You don't have to answer my questions. I'm used to it.
And who might this be?
That's obviously Clocky.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Do it, Mr. Yang! You're still young at heart.
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Clocky is Clocky.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Sleepy?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Huh.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Wait. Gallagher again?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Interessante.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive.
Oh, rough around the edges.
Sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never
Fetching?
hurt anyone.
Is that what happens? When it impales others, it's just fetching?
I see. Has it brought back any guests?
You didn't answer my
recently?
earlier
Say,
questions either, Misha,
in the
by the
last
way.
day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Cool.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Huh, so she really is alive?
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched.
Okay.
How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
Thanks, Misha.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
Perfect.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Okay, listen. I can't tell you how I know, but obviously it's Gallagher.
Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
That's right. He's right here. He was with Misha at that time.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Oh. Poor Welt.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
All right. I'm so we met in a dream. What in the Blade Runner Logan's Run Player 1 pickup line is that? Exactly. That's what the kids call it nowadays. That's what it is. Hey there, Delilah. How are you liking your day? Is it just as great as this play session? Nothing rhymes because this is fine. Is there something on the ground? Graphics. Just graphics. Can I play? Yeah. Came there to play. That's what I said.
Everyone, look! From here,
whoa!
You can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
It literally looks like a black hole.
A black hole? No.
That's twice.
An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Is that what we call it?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just
I'm versed in
trying to figure
Wizix.
out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
I'm impressive too, Misha. Wait, who's Kami? What? Hey! Misha! Hey! Who's Kami? Misha!
Look, there she is.
You better finish. Come on, Kami. Gotta finish.
My calculations are finally done.
Nice.
In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Oh, I get it. You're one of those people that constantly preaches the world's coming to an end. Brace yourselves. The apocalypse is occurring. Is that what's happening?
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Well, we just arrived. Why are you leaving?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching.
I'm sorry I asked.
See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a
Bet it
giant
was.
hole. The surrounding Memoria has been
Yeah.
flowing towards the other end of the hole
Wow.
at a constant velocity.
Oh, man.
Slowly, but surely.
All right.
But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria
The
has
flow
recently changed,
rate.
and it's faster than ever before.
Oh,
It's
man.
almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
What? The other side? Huh? What?
By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method,
Oh,
I've
is that what his
finally
name?
obtained accurate results.
Mm.
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist.
Ah.
Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Okay.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
I called that.
She'll probably realize she's
I called
wrong
it.
soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest.
I bet it did. Well,
Is Madame Rosalina.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
well, we don't need to know what you.
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements.
We?
Could you,
Or you?
tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
Okay.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection,
Mhm.
ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind.
Oh man, this story took a turn for the worse.
I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Gotta reverse the flow.
I felt it. The source is in the golden hour.
Felt it?
There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
I don't know if you should get everyone involved.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
No, and if it did, I would be in trouble. So, who?
Before we came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into.
Oh.
Her name was mentioned.
Oh.
It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef.
I see.
Before abruptly passing away.
Ah.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her.
Rip.
I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
I bet she would.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Perfect. A black hole-esque structure spawned from the lost Memoria is ravenously feasting on an already destitute world. Thought devoid of any substance, still exhibits the appearance of gravitational collapse in the dream. What irony. Slumber Town. I'm sorry, who's involved in this tag team? What are y'all doing?
Just like poetry, so are the beautiful dreams we cherish.
Okay, you're already happy. Whatever. Why you always lying? No. No.
Let me go! Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
What did you do to this kid?
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Bro.
Well, this is how it turned out.
Okay, March, I feel like you're not really telling me the whole story.
Ha ha, you're a regular comedian.
Thanks.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
Yeah, what Misha said.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I?
You know...
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Oh, that, what's wrong with sleeping in dreams?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
Bro, this is getting kind of ominous.
You're not talking about the Memory Zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Oh, did you get impaled? Huh? What the?
Existence is unity.
Nani?
How familiar.
Ah!
Still waters of oblivion. Rules
are made to be broken.
Destined for oblivion.
All right.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby Memory Zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
All right.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jesse for help.
Unbelievable.
I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
You're right, March. Sure does.
This rate the family will be...
He's just rested in pieces. That kid is dead. I'm telling you, man, I think I just killed a kid in this game. He's just sleeping eternally. Hey, yo, Jesse.
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin.
Oh!
She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Thanks, Walt.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she...
Same, March, same.
Right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Can't trust anything, man.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Okay.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Now you're speaking my language. Star Realm? I mean, Star Realm sounds kind of cool. Louis said, "You're dramatic. That's what you are. Dramatic." It's like, I know.
At this rate, the family will be done for. Done for.
Yeah, I don't feel like using him right now. Yeah. That's better. All right, let's go find Robin.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
I found her. Well, here we go.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
This man is chiseled.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Your voice is not what I thought it would be.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing.
Who is he?
Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles.
Uh-huh.
Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Don't talk to me like we're familiar.
You know us?
A word, Himiko?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony.
That's not creepy.
We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Oh boy.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Certainly built like one.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
What?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
What?
An important guest? Who could it be?
What the what?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Seriously? Oh! It's Robin! She's alive! She's alive!
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Oh, that's sad.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
That is the saddest thing I've heard tonight.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony.
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness.
Good job, Carol.
And Andy is livelier than ever.
Good job,
Well,
Andy.
even I've become more optimistic.
Good job, Grace.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
You must.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
That's right.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
Yeah, you're alive. Can we talk about that?
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, you're sorry.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the Harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Okay.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles. Concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
This is absolutely Inception stuff.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
Interesting.
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of Harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak.
Dang.
A world without equality won't ever be favored by the Harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Dang.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
Oh, I'm not ready to process that.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Wow. 11 system hours until Charmony Festival.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Oh my gosh! It's so cute!
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Oh.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage.
Got a lot against it.
Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
That's cool.
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Well, good for them.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination? Right?
Interesting.
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Well, cheese and rice, I mean, I guess that's true. I don't normally see birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Interesting. So is Penacony a cage, metaphorically speaking?
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood?
Gopherwood?
There's one thing I don't quite understand.
Gopherwood?
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end?
Sure you want to know?
I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up.
Gallagher. Sunday! He's not dead!
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
Oh, lackey.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
What?
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
What?
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
He's like, dang it.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Oh!
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
Gallagher, did you get your women mixed up? You can't do that.
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Moments later.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Oh, wow.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Dang.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Wow.
Robin.
Wow. So we have Gallagher, Robin, Misha, Micah, Sunday. This is crazy. He says music sounds like Minecraft music? Yeah, I know. There is quite a lot of dialogue. My goodness. This is all gonna be worth it though, I have a feeling. It's all gonna be worth it. Oh. Where's my other mama? No, I'm too much philosophical approach to birds right now. I know. Ha! I think that's always gonna be the case with Honkai characters. You know what? Why don't you go on Amazon and search Genshin Impact mousepads? Please do it. Sistema Indoctrino, welcome in.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Fantastic.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
All right. Brace yourselves. The truth is coming.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
Okay.
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
It's about dang time.
The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
Wow.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
What the?
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Right.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business.
Okay.
I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Should've known.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron. You're pulling her leg again!
I wish that were the truth.
Oh.
But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an Emanator of Remembrance or Enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron.
Ha!
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
What?
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated, and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Huh.
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
What? So literally everybody on this planet is essentially losing their life force to the Stellaron.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Huh.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Cheese and rice.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Mr. Wings. Wow. That was a lot. Ethan, welcome in over on TikTok. What is my opinion on Robin? So far, I'm not sure. Because I have experienced very little of Robin. I actually just pulled her today. So she's not built yet. And I just got to the part where, you know, we finally know that she's alive. Right now I feel like she's a lot like Fiorina and she's like playing a role. But I don't know anything about Robin right now. And no worries, no one needs to apologize for being quiet. Like these are one of those streams where it's a lot of story. So it's almost like having a show on in the background. It's completely fine. I just appreciate y'all being here. What do you think about Robin?
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
What?
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Gopherwood.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Seriously.
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Wow.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Ain't nothing to fear no more. We'd win. Heroes never back down. Peace was never an option. Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I'd surrender.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Why?
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
All right.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
What? No, we don't. Let's go.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Okay, first off, I'm the one with the bat.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
What?
May I borrow it for a moment?
This thing?
Huh. I knew it.
What?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Huh?
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed.
Huh?
As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Wow.
Aventurine? Is Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
I don't know, bro. You've been with us this whole time. Now you about to leave when things about to really heat up. All right.
Spoken like a true hero.
Right?
Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Okay.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way.
What?
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves.
Okay.
Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Thanks. Making me blush with these flatteries. Keep them coming. Of course, my reputation precedes me. Believe in galactic baseballer supremacy.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
Oh.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink.
What? Is Pom Pom? No.
As for the last Nameless, he embarked,
I was about to say.
disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
What?
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
Huh? What?
Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh. What is he talking about? What?
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise, brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Huh?
What's happening?
What? What was that?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
What? What? Nani! What was that? I need to know! What in the Kingdom Hearts? Oh, you know, just watch your time. Oh, you know what? It's fine. I think that's it. That's a good place to stop, actually. So, I'll just let this moment tease all of us. For those of you who have been following, I feel like this final chapter of Penacony has been quite a lot to absorb, but seems like everything is falling into place, and now it feels like we're all on the same side. Gallagher, Robin, Firefly, Sunday, Venturine's nowhere to be found, Acheron, Misha. Am I missing anyone? Yeah. I'm super curious to see what happens, but this has been insane. You know, I don't know why it surprised me that what we're looking for at the end of the day is the Stellaron, because that's always the case. I guess because of how grand this story has been and how convoluted it's felt. I almost forgot about Stellaron. You know, the only time I would think of Stellaron is whenever they just mention Stellaron Hunter. Stellaron Hunter, Stellaron Hunter. But it seems like this whole place is surviving thanks to the life force. I'm just going to say the life force of everybody. And I don't know, this is crazy. So I'm excited. He said I almost made it to a good spot. Man. But, all right. For those of you that have played this, what are your thoughts? Were you able to grasp the story up to this point? And for those of you that are on the outside looking in, what are your thoughts on Star Rail? Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you all. I'll see you next time. Okay, that's the end of the recording for YouTube. So, all right, chat. Let's stick around for the Twitch raid. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna be live this weekend. I don't know what we're gonna play, but you need to be here. All right. So he said sorry about the sounds. Oh man, yeah. I know, right? I know. But thank you all so much. Let me find someone to raid, and add me on here if you haven't already. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.